As soon as the mother and daughter boarded the plane, they noticed something strange. The entire cabin was empty, with only the two of them on board. Luckily, after a moment, passengers started boarding. The past few days had been exhausting for Lisa, and seeing two empty seats in the back row, she took her daughter and settled down there to lie down. When she woke up, however, she realized her daughter was no longer by her side. At first, Lisa didn't think much of it. She assumed her daughter was either playing around or went to the restroom. But after searching the entire cabin, there was still no sign of the girl. Lisa began to panic. She feared something might have happened to her daughter and asked the staff for help in searching the plane. However, searching the plane wasn't a small task, it required the captain's approval. The staff could only ask the captain for permission, asking Lisa to wait in the cabin for updates. After a while, the flight attendant returned with an unexpected response. They hadn't found any boarding information for her daughter. Lisa couldn't believe it. She tried to pull out the boarding pass to prove that her daughter had indeed boarded, but she found only her own boarding pass. In a hurry, she ran back to her seat to look for her daughter's luggage, but to her shock, the child's belongings were also gone. The more Lisa thought about it, the more terrified she became. In the next moment, she turned and rushed to the cockpit, hoping the captain could help. As she frantically knocked on the cockpit door, a flight marshal suddenly came up behind her, saying that her behavior was disrupting other passengers. If she didn't stop, they would take coercive action. Just then, the captain stepped out. After hearing Lisa's explanation, he found it hard to believe. Lisa then explained the reason she was on the flight. It turned out that her husband had tragically fallen from a building a few days ago, and she was taking his body back to New York for burial. The casket was in the cargo hold. The captain asked if she had been drinking or taking any medication before boarding. Lisa admitted she had been on anti-anxiety medication recently. The captain immediately understood, thinking that Lisa might be suffering from a mental breakdown, possibly a case of delusion. But Lisa quickly denied this. She insisted that her mind was fine, and she was certain her daughter had boarded the flight with her. At this point, the flight attendant interrupted their argument and handed the captain a fax. After reading it, the captain delivered some unfortunate news. The fax was from a hospital, and it clearly stated that Lisa's daughter had died alongside her husband in the fall.